Hey there, welcome to Financial Wellness University. This is Joe Brown here. I am your teacher and coach on this financial journey. And today I want to talk about wills and living wills and power of attorneys and all those estate type of documents. And disclaimer, I am not an attorney. This is not legal advice. I'm just saying what kind of things, if I was in your position, I would exercise and take care of. And I want to ask also that you like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Hit the little bell so you'll be notified when new videos become available. Now, also, before I finish the video, I want to let you know there's a link below that you can click to get more information about these services and talk with attorneys and link with real attorneys that will set you up on a subscription basis, so you don't have to pay all this money up front. So I want you to know that all these services, you don't have to pay a whole lot of money like so many people do, which makes so many people afraid to get these services because they think they're so expensive. But you can get all these services for as low as something like $1 a day on a subscription, monthly subscription basis, and you'll see a link below. And so let's start. Number one, the will. The will. A will is just your way of telling your loved ones, telling the world what you want to be done with your assets when you're gone. If you die without a will, that's called intestate. And what that means is the state determines what happens with your money, your assets. And I would want the state determining my assets. So, I want to determine what happens with my money once I'm gone. And the more you have, the more you want to lay down something so to give direction, so that one, it won't be a lot of confusion, and two, it won't be a lot of fighting and squabbling, and three, you don't want the state determining where your money would go, because if you determine it, you might make a different choice. A living will is basically a directive of if you were incapacitated, and what would you want the doctors to do with you in terms of you've heard the term people pulling the plug. Well, the living will tells the doctor, tells your family at what point do you want them to take you off of life support, or even if you want to be on life support. That living will tells all the things that might help the decision when you're incapacitated. That means you're still alive, but you don't have any functions to be able to direct people. So that living will does that. Then is the power of attorney. So you may be alive, you may not even be incapacitated, but you might not have the mental capacity to manage your affairs, or maybe you just you have the mental capacity, but you trust someone else enough that you would give them authority over your finances and all the matters of your life. That's called a power of attorney. And of course, you ought to be careful who you give a power of attorney, because that person can do with your money everything you can do with it. So they're acting on your behalf. So they ought to be someone who you can really trust. So there's the will, the living will, the power of attorney. Link below will get you linked up with an attorney that can do all these things for you. So you can consider getting these services so that you can be covered. All right. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell so you'll be notified. Comment, share, and have a great day. Take care.